wow. Bro, that's so cool.
Wow.
What? Hi, welcome to another Litte Chef episode. Today, as you can see, we're here in the Singapore Sea Aquarium. I'm doing my scuba caddy so that I can have a scuba license to go scuba diving wherever I want. Now, there are thousands of fish in this sea aquarium, and as of a few years ago, it was the biggest aquarium on the planet. But now, China's beat it by 3 cm. How sad are we? Now, of the 20,000 species that are in that aquarium right there, there's still one that's missing. Where is the turbot? Luckily, I have a friend in France who's going to send us some turbot for today's episode. White fish with butter sauce. So let's roll the intro.
His name's Michael and we call him Half. He's not so good at spelling, so it's Litte Chef.
It was a great day at swimming. Turbot, the king of fish, flown directly from France, and it arrived here this morning. This fish is a weird fish. It has 2 eyes on the same side, a mouth here, and it swims like this. This is the black side, and if you lift it up, that's the white side. It's got nice white flesh. Now, I know what you're thinking. Michael, you're 11 years old. How can you butcher a fish like this? I have a fishmonger in my house, aka my dad. He turned a piece of fish like this into 4 beautiful pieces like this. Now, if you don't have a dad as great as mine, you can go to your local fishmonger and ask him to cut it up for you. Now, for my piece, I prefer that it's a diamond-like shape. So, I'm gonna make sure it's parallel and cut it. And you tell me if that looks like a diamond worth ring. Today's first ingredient is our wild factor. This is a 2015 Dumont Family Bourguignon Blanc. Now, the first step in making our sauce is to pour my cameraman some wine. And yes, I did not go to culinary art skills. Tell me how it is, cameraman. Now, the second is to pour 50 ml of this into a cup. Our second ingredient in today's sauce is this cream excellence. Now, we're gonna pour a total of 50 ml, so then it goes to the 100 line. That should be good. Today, the third ingredient for our sauce is white wine vinegar. In fact, the Litte tip for today is make sure you get all your ingredients from France. Now, we're gonna pour it to the 150 ml line. That should be good. I'm gonna pour the whole thing into this pot, and of course, after I pour it in, we're gonna add our finely sliced shallots. Now, we're gonna transfer it over to the induction hob. Today, I'm gonna turn our induction hob to 7 because I need this to reduce and decrease by half. So you see, when I put the depth, you see the line there, right? So what I want it to do is be half as tall as it is currently. We'll see you in a bit. Now I'm gonna check my depth. That looks about halfway. Now, for today, we're gonna be using Escheret butter from France. Now, I know what you're saying. Michael, that might be a lot of butter. But I assure you, this is not enough butter, so we're gonna add 2 sticks of this, each 100 grams, and we're gonna go 1/10 piece at a time. This is for you, Miss Broderick. I've taken off the heat, now I'm gonna whisk it together, one after the other. As you can see, it's slowly melting. As this thing is melting, I'm gonna add another stick of butter. And after that, another one, and so on. In class, we're doing a project about the healthy eating plate. Unfortunately, this is not going to be my submission. Now we're going to add in another stick of butter. If you want to know why people call this sauce butter sauce, it's because it's mostly butter. Now it's time to taste our sauce. I could use a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. So we're gonna add a little bit of pepper. Sorry, my hands are a bit greasy from the butter. And a little bit of salt. There's one last step for the sauce that we need to do, and that's to sieve it, because I've heard from a few professionals that if I do it now, then it will make my life a lot easier later. Now it's time to salt our fish. Remember, you want to make sure that it's even. Yeah. And now my pepper. Now we're gonna cook our fish. We're gonna put our pan to 7. Add some olive oil. That should be good. And our butter. When the butter is sizzling, we're ready to go.
The other side.
Now we're gonna put it down. You can see that the side of the fish is starting to cook, which is a good sign. To flip this is a tricky skill. You need to be able to use this because I have a non-stick pan. Now we're gonna move our fish over here. Look at that beautiful sauce. Hi, welcome to another Lady Chef tasting. Today, we're gonna be trying the white fish with butter sauce. Now, I'm super excited to try this, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. That's so good. The fish is nice and tender. So you know, like sometimes when you eat a fillet, like it's so soft, it's really good. The butter sauce. This is my sister's favorite dish. She's gonna love it. This is beautiful. The vegetables are not part of the video. You can really taste the wine and the vinegar. It adds a really nice flavor. Now, do you remember my last video? I said that there were gonna be a person that was gonna win a Lady Chef Flipper for the nicest comment. I know you really did try Bon June, but the 2 winners were Xavier. He wrote a really nice comment that just made my day. And also, Uncle Lawrence. You've been wanting one for a long time, and here it is. The flippers are on the way. This is a great dish for you to make at home. I really hope you enjoyed this week's Lady Chef video. Thank you, subscribe, see you next time. Bye!
He's lots of good at spelling, so it's Litte Chef.